Mage now.
Okay.
Okay, so Mage, legendary minion.
No legendary
3
spell
mana,
yet.
2/4 yet. No legendary spell yet. Stargazer Luna is her name.
Hmm.
After you play the rightmost card in your hand, draw a card. So if you play the card that's on the very far right, you play that card, you draw another card.
Yeah.
You play that card, you draw another card. You play that card, you draw another card. Think
So
think that's good?
yeah.
You think that's good? You like that? Why?
Um. So like it's a legendary.
Yeah, it
So
is
go
legendary.
mage, make a legendary deck, and then maybe it's turn 10 and it's in wild.
You gotta wait till turn 10 to use this?
Um. Well, maybe
What
if
if you have
you
a lot of cheap stuff, like little
yeah
little inexpensive things?
little inexpensive things, then play this and you get I don't know a very powerful little inexpensive things. Like maybe if you go in classic, you could buy you could get one of those things that freezes a minion and deals 3 damage to just that same minion.
Frostbolt?
Yeah, frostball.
Yeah. So, I mean, you play this on turn 3, you
Mm-hmm.
can't really do anything with it because you don't have any mana left
Or turn
to draw
6.
cards, right? So
Turn
if you,
6, play another 3 thing.
yeah, turn 6 or play like, or on turn 4 or 5, play this and then like a 0 cost or a 1 cost thing. But it all has to depend on what's in your far right of your hand,
Yeah.
right? So, I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. It just depends on how you draw your cards.
Yeah, so I don't know about that card.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the next one.
Have to be super duper lucky for that card to work.
7 mana, 5/5. So again, like a really expensive thing with only a couple stats that are not, good
Not a
stats.
7 mana 3/3 though. 4/4 though.
You're right. It's not a 4/4
And
like
it's a
Druid.
5/5.
7 mana, 5/5. So what does it do? It says summon a random minion. So you get another minion out of this. Summon a random minion with the cost equal to your hand size. So however many cards in your hand, you get a random minion that costs that many mana.
So
So
like
if you have 4 cards in your hand, you get a 4 cost minion.
so like what if you have a bad hand and you have 10 cards, but you also have that, play it, and would that still count as 10 or would
I
that
think that would be 9 because you're playing this one. So then
yeah.
if you have a full hand of 10, you play this one, you have a hand of 9 now. So you get a random 9 cost.
Yeah, so I don't think you could ever get a 10 costing from this.
I don't think so. Unless maybe you have this card, Stargazer Luna, out, and then you draw this on your rightmost hand side, and then you play it, and then you draw a card because it's on the right, and then you have a full hand of 10. That seems like that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think those don't happen at all.
Okay, so they already have a card called Spiteful Summoner. It's a 7 mana 4/4 that summons a minion equal to the cost of a spell in your deck. Remember that one?
Yeah, but that one's for all classes. This was
That one's for
only
all
made,
classes. This
but
is just for
also
Mage. You're right.
it's also in your hand in 9/9, and also um there's not very many tank cost spells, and also that other
Yeah.
card you can get one, but you can just wait until you have a big hand. It's not let's surprisingly get a 1 cost spell. It's you can wait until you have a big hand.
Yeah, you have to wait for a big hand, or
Yeah.
but what if you don't have a big hand? You just not play it?
If you don't have a big hand and it's the only card in your up to lethal unless you play something, I would probably play it still. So it's pretty good. Really good. I think that card's pretty good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about this new spell here? 4 mana, unexpected results. Summon 2 random 2-cost minions. However, it also says this is improved by spell damage. So that means if you have any spell damage, let's say you have +1 spell damage, the number 2 here will turn into a 3. So it'll say summon 2 random 3-cost minions. If you have 2 spell damage, it'll say summon 2 random 4-cost minions, and so on.
So that could be like pretty good if you have a spell damage deck.
Well, yeah, you'd have to have spell damage for sure, right? So this one.
Oh, that's not spell
So
damage.
you think this one sounds good though?
Yeah, and I have spell damage cards. Oh, I mean there's spells.
But if you have spell damage, why don't you just cast fireballs and kill people? Why make minions with it?
Yeah, so that's Not a very good card.
You think it's not good then?
I don't
Because
think it's
Fireball
good.
costs 4, and it's improved by spell damage too, right? Because
Yeah.
instead of doing 6 damage for 4, you could do
So
7 or 8.
I don't think that's a very good card.
Yeah, you think you'd rather just play Fireballs instead?
Rather this, what if he has 12 health though?
If he has 12 health, you play 2 Fireballs, you got him.
Or what if you have a spell damage out and he has 20 health? You're playing Mage, you have that 10 cost huge fireball
Pyroblast.
in the face.
Yep. So what do you think? You think this is good, or you
I
rather
don't
just?
think that's very good at all.
No, probably not.
No. I
We'll
don't
see
want to
though,
have that
right?
card.
Maybe we're wrong. We'll see. Well, this card might change your mind. 2 mana, 2/1,
Mm-hmm.
elemental. Battle cry says it's called Celestial Emissary. That's what its name is.
Yeah.
Celestial Emissary. Battle cry. Your next spell this turn has spell damage +2. So you play this, and then in the very next spell you play has spell damage +2.
Oh yeah. So you have that card in your hand, and also, what if you have that other fireball? Play that, but then also play the fireball.
Fireball.
That would
That would give it
do
+2
some
spell damage.
stuff.
That'd be 8 damage for Fireball.
Yeah.
Well, here's another spell damage minion. 4 mana, 4/3 elemental, Cosmic Anomaly. Spell damage +2. I guess just always spell damage +2.
Yeah, so I don't know about that forecast card though, because these spell damage things, why don't you just do, like, what if he has Rangaros out? Why don't you just play Flame Strike? Kill his Rangaros. You don't need two minions. You don't need some 2/2 minions. Just kill Rangaros. Kill Lich King.
With Flame Strike?
Flame Strike and spell damage.
Oh, if you have both of these, but Flame Strike costs 7. So I think the idea is this one costs 4, right? This one costs 2. This one costs 4. That equals 8. That equals 10. So you could say Cosmic Anomaly, Celestial Emissary for 6.
I guess
That's +4 spell damage, and then suddenly play this, and now you got 2 6-cost minions on the board. Is that good for a 10 mana combo?
Oh, that's good. I thought you meant that summons only 2 cost minions.
No, this number goes up for all your spell damage you have.
Oh, well, if you say this now, it is good.
You think that is good?
Yeah, play that and summon a 10/10.
But you got to have spell damage for it to work.
Yeah, so like, what if you have this? What
For
if
it to work really well, anyway.
Yeah, but what if you're really lucky and your whole board is spell damage?
Then you wouldn't have any room for your minions.
But then also you have 2 spots left. Play that card. Play that card and play that card and you have 2 spots left.
But again, if you have all this spell damage, why not you just do damage?
Yeah. So
Throw a fireball for 20 or whatever it is.
What if he has? So that card can be good, but what if you don't have any of those damage cards?
Well, how about this one here? Last one for Mage. Shooting Star costs 1. Deal 1 damage to a minion and the ones next to it. So all 3 minions. If there's 3 minions, you'll do 1 damage to all 3. But you got spell damage +2 or something. Do 3 damage to all 3.
Yeah, but what you don't have any others attacking cards in your
Well, that's what you got to
hand.
draw cards for, right?
Yeah, but then you summon 2 10/10s with that other card.
2 10/10s. You'd have to have +8 spell damage to get 2 10-cost minions.
What's your whole board full of spell damage, but there's 2 spots left?
So you have 2
10.
spots left, so 5 spell damage minions.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean you got 2 of these, 2 of these? That would be what? That's 8, I guess. I guess that would do it. Have 2 of these on the board, play 2 of these in the same turn, you play that, then you get 2 10-cost minions. That's a lot of cards you have to have all stay alive and play at the same time.
Yeah,
It
so
could happen. It could happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but
like what if you have both of those, but he's like up to lethal. He doesn't have any cards on the board and stuff because you killed them all with your other minions, but your other minions died from attacking it
yeah, well,
and stuff.
maybe it'll work. But to me, it feels like if you have all this spell damage, you might as well just damage the guy and win the game.
Yeah, but what if you don't have any damage?
Well, you got to put it all in your deck. That's the idea. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that this unexpected results card is going to be good, but we'll see.